Okay, hello. I have another box that has come today, and I thought might as well show you what's in it. It's another one from Home Shopping Network, and I can barely move on the couch. There's so much stuff on here. Look at all the dies, and those are die cuts over there, and I'm working on things for my mother's dinner club, so I can barely move on the couch right now. I'm going to see if I can get you set up on my doggy's nose. See, there's my dog. I'm going to sit up on his nose and see if I can... Oh, I didn't think to turn on the computer so I can see if anybody shows up. But I think my dog is supported on the computer. Let's see. Ah! Gonna take a dive there. Oh, I can see the chat. Never mind, don't need to turn the computer on. Hi, Marion. Okay, let's see if I can tilt his head down some, keep the phone from falling. This is not the most stable place to put this phone. Oh dear. Hold your nose up, buddy. I don't want you looking at the ceiling. I want you looking down here. Ah! Stay. I'm afraid to move. I know what to do. I know that's noisy. It's actually the bag of cuttings. No, Tessa, please do not. That actually might hold it. You saw how jerry-rigged this was. You'd die. Okay. We're kind of crooked, but you're there. Ooh. The bag got... Now I know where the camera is. Okay, here we have the box. Let me show you what came in the mail today. This is, this one I bought used. It's a... Oops, we have a glare. There. Maybe that's better. Is that what's causing the glare? Figure out where the glare is coming from and I can block it. I can't figure out where it's coming from. That's weird. I block everything and there's still a glare. That's really weird. Aha. There. It's a peacock. Yes, there's a lamp. I'm trying to have enough light in the room. Is that better? There. It's a peacock. And it's a stamp, but it also has the things that I can cut it out. I thought, and I'm having so much fun with my watercolors and stuff, I thought it would be nice. So I got that. And, you know, I showed you the die I had for the small box. Well, this is the die for the larger box. That is still doing it. I know what's causing it. Can't turn the TV off. Oh, yes, I can. I have the other remote control. I've lost the remote control that... One of my remote controls, but that one... There's my part of it. It was the TV. Well, I still have it. What's doing it? I have the ceiling light, but if I turn that off, we have no light. Let's see what happens. Let's see how dark we get. Ooh, spooky. Let's see if this works. But we still have the glare. Is it this one? Okay, we're going to get dark. Well, that's just plain weird. It's causing its own glare, I think. I think the screen is caught... I don't know. I'll just have to turn it so it doesn't glare. I tried. Anyway, the little box that I showed you, this is the big box. See, it's a taller box. And these are the dies that go with it. Let's see. Where are they? Okay, here's the panel dies. God, that glare's awful. Can you see the glare, or is it just what I'm seeing? Anyway, these are the panel dies. Here you can see the box, sort of. Here's a picture of the box on the back. Maybe that's a little better. And this has a kind of a how you make the box type thing on the back. And this is the stamps for the box, for the panels, if you want to do stamping. Oh, I hate this glare. It's driving me insane. If I do this and move this. I know, the glare is horrendous. It's still bad. It's because of the ceiling light. I'm trying. Ah! Anyway, we'll try. If it gets too bad, tell me. An Anna Griffin die that I've been wanting. Ooh, this is killing my arms. It's tassels. You see, they're tassels. And each of them has the two dies. It has the die, and then it has the one around it that you can cut the background. So there's one part. Here's the second part of it. I'm holding it at an angle to try to get the glare out of the way so you really can't see the... There. So there's 4 more of the dies, and each one, as you can see, has the background, so you can cut the background piece. And then here's the panel die that goes with it. And as you can see, it has all the little tassels around the edge of it. They don't look like tassels in the way the die is, but when you cut it, they are tassels. Here's the suggestions page. And in the suggestions page, let's see. This one over here, you can see that they're all little tassels around the edge. So you make some really interesting things with pages and designs with them. So I thought that was really cool. I really wanted the set. It's going to have the glare with or without this, so I think I like having a little bit more light in the room. Do you? Okay, that's the ones that came in the mailbox today. Now we have the big box. And I'm really not sure what's in it. Okay, where'd the knife go? Here we go again, looking for the knife. Ah, I found it. Ouch. That's not the way to find a knife. My injection last week is working. I'm feeling much better. And it's raining here again. I swear we're turning into a tropical. I just went outside and spread fertilizer on all my plants, so they'll be happy in the spring. Ooh, the fun things. These doesn't have many. Oh, you fell. Sorry. You're not supposed to fall. If you notice, that's an old Walmart bag. They don't have blue ones anymore. Oh, you will not sit upright. Would you please behave? I swear. Like a bunch of kindergartners. Here, maybe if you'll sit on this stomach. There, that's better. That box before, I swear, had a things about... Sit still, I say. I swear. I'm going to have to tie you all down. Okay, maybe if he crosses his legs. Gotcha. Anyway, the one before, I swear, had at least 6 or 9 feet of this stuff in the box. Okay. There. Now those will all go down. Okay, let's see how many boxes are in the box. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I know what some of this is. Not real exciting. 4. 5. That's all. This one's not going to be as exciting. I can hear it raining outside. Thrill, thrill. Okie dokie. I love figuring out how the box is supposed to open. I use a ton of tape. Okay. What do you think? I have ordered more stuff. But when I get to sit down and craft, I'm going to have more stuff to play with. Okay, it's Anna Griffin. And it says, Fabulous Folded Paper Embellishment Kit. Makes 108 paper decorations. What did I order? I don't know. Oh, I know what this one is. Okay, we have some ribbon. We have paper shaped like this. We have some brads. We have that has a little hole in the center and on the corners. I don't know if you can see the little holes. And we have paper that is scored in a gazillion places on it. Now, I will show you what this is. I got it because I wanted to know how to do my own papers this way. And I thought that it was on clearance. So I thought, why not go ahead and get it so I know how to do this. Once I have these, I can make my own. I have papers that, number 1, show you how to make little dresses. I have papers that make little butterflies. And I have papers that make pinwheels. So that's what I have here. That's what I think. These make the butterflies. These make the dresses. And these make the pinwheels. And these are all the things to tie them with, and the brass pinwheels. So that's what this kit is. But now that I have it, especially the ones for the dresses, good Lord, look at all the scores on this thing. It is scored all over the place. But I can now copy this scoring, and I can make others out of whatever paper I want. Yay! So I can make templates out of it, and I can make templates that are larger or smaller now that I have this. That was the whole purpose. And the same for the butterflies, because the butterflies are also scored, and it looks like they're 1/4 inch scoring. So now I can make the template and do the scoring, and I've got it made. I'm not too stupid. And I want it easy. So I got it easy. And like I said, they were on clearance. And I have all these to do too. And they're all different colors. And I think they're going to be cute. Well, Number one, some people might get some of these in their Happy Mails, but this stuff you're not supposed to. It said, you know, in the licensing, you're supposed to send things completely finished. Well, I have friends, and I don't think anybody will tell on me. Will you? Are you? Just to my friends, right? Just to my special poodle friends and stuff, maybe. This is on YouTube, so maybe I shouldn't say that, but I have special friends, and we share things. So that's that box. Okay. Those are going to be so much fun to make, though. And I actually have those things to do for Mom, so I think some of these butterflies are going to be great. Okay, let's see what this big one is. Okay, that's the wrong side. This is the big box. And to tell you the truth, I don't know what's in it. I've ordered a bunch of stuff from Crafter's Companion this last week. And I know 2 orders are already on the way because they had their birthday sale, and any order over $50 get free little gifts. So I did my orders in little batches and a couple of big batches and stuff. So I have several orders coming. Lots of little coloring booklets and stuff like that. So expect pages to color. And things like that. So, okay. Oh, this feels like another Anna Griffin. Can you tell I've fallen in love with Anna Griffin, too? Anna Griffin Engraved Botanica Card Kit. Ooh, cool. Makes 20 unique cards. Oh, I hate that this stuff's backwards. I have to get a camera so it doesn't do that. Ooh, pretty. Here are the sample cards. The stuff that comes in these kits, I just love. Here's some of the embellishments. And this is a big bag of embellishments. Look at all this. I know Lola in a song, not Layla. And here are the sentiment embellishments. Ooh. Cool. Here are the base cards. And let's see what these cards look like. I like that paper. Pull some of these out so we can see what they look like. See what some of these look like. Ooh, I like these. These base cards are pretty. And that. Oh, I can't get this band. There we go. Got the band off of them. Yeah, I really like these base cards. Oh, Eric Clapton. I love Eric Clapton. Instead of the bright florally, these are a lot more basic. I like them a lot. I really think these are going to be fun to do. Ooh. floral, but it's not quite as frilly. There are 2 of each of these. And these are the small ones in them to use as the topper. Now I have them all over me. Okay, and of course we have the envelopes. Put this back here so I can get that back in here. And the ivory envelopes. And this looks like little borders of some sort. 2 packages of those. And ooh, all sorts of fun things in here. We have bows. And swirls and all sorts of little things. Look at the little, you can see the shape of the, like little trellis type things. I think that's all in this box, which I think is quite a bit. Now, what did I see about brick makers? Okay, let's see how this goes in here. Ooh, I got it all to fit back in the box. I'm good. Oh, I wish I had somebody to come over and play with me to do all these things. It would be so much fun to have a card making party. Blick. Oh, Blick markers. I got you. I just got a glimpse of it, and it looked like brick makers. Oh, it would be so much fun to have a card making party. Okay. And I think I know what these 3 are. I think these 3 are pretty much the same thing. I think I remember seeing something. Nothing exciting here. More air to pop. God, these things are strong. Hey, I popped it. And you're sliding again. You should see this dog. He's slouched down like a drunk. He literally is. He is slouched down like a drunk. It's funny. And he won't sit up. He's been my dog since my accident. I used him to support my neck and head and everything. I'm going to hold it. Oh, yes. This is a package of disposable Xyron. It has 2 1.5 inch and 2 3 inch in it. They were on clearance for a really good price, so I thought they would be handy. And I think they have 20 feet on each of them. I thought that was a good amount. You think that's a good amount? So that's 80 feet. Let's see what it says. To put adhesive on the back of things. It's how you make your die cuts into stickers. Or if you have an intricate die cut, instead of having to put glue on it, you run it through and it makes the back of it sticky. See what it says. Doesn't say how much is in there, but I'm pretty sure they're 20 feet each. Of course, it wouldn't tell me. But I thought that would be good, and I think that's both of these, because I think I got 2 of them, because they were a really good price. Let me look. Want to help me undo this? Ah! Yes, I know I'm making you dizzy. Rotate device. Do I have you upside down? I don't know which way you're supposed to be now. Thanks, Janie. If you knew how full I was. Now, is it Layla? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't think I've met you before. It's good to meet you. Yes, the second one is the same thing. Same thing, 4 more of them. I'm going to be able to make everything sticky. I have a whole bunch of butterflies I'm doing for my mother. For her invitations, and I'm doing 24 invitations, and each invitation has a butterfly on the front that is 3 layers. Very intricate. So I'm going to be using a lot of Xyron to put them together. It's one reason why I bought some of this, because I don't want to deal with trying to use glue and stuff to put these things together. And then I'm doing a bunch of other things for her, decorations. And these are the refills for my refillable one that uses the 5-inch. And they're 18 feet each. And I have 2 of these. So that's what's in the other box. It has 2 5-inch refills. So I think I'm set. Hi, Sonia. You can come craft with me. You can come. We can play. As soon as I get all this stuff arranged and put up. I do have somebody that can come play with me. Yay! I want you to see something. You see that box down there? That is full of dies. That box is full of dies. Right there. Absolutely full. Could you see it? I have so many. And I'm happy. I am very, very happy. I told my father, because he's been carrying boxes in, and he keeps shaking his head like, where are you getting the money? And I finally admitted to him tonight that I kept a couple $1,000s from my disability check so I could buy a bunch of things I wanted. And he just looked at me. And I said, and the money's almost gone, so you're not going to be carrying in many more packages. I have a couple things I'm going to buy in November. And there are 2 things that I know are coming in January, and that's just about it. The money's about gone. But there's another box I want in November, and a couple of die sets that they're going to have on sale in November. And I think after that, I've pretty much got... Well, of course, there are going to be things I want. Who doesn't want things? Every time we see something. But I've been reading some of the posts in the Crafter's Companion thing, and it's true. Crafting is 2 separate hobbies. It's buying craft supplies, collecting craft supplies, and actually doing crafting. They are not the same thing. And I'm definitely into both of those hobbies. And I've got to stop one of them and start the other. And I you know, when they have the 50 or 60% off at one of the stores, Joann's or Michael's, which you can use the coupons in either one, I'm actually to the point that I sit and think, is there anything I want at either store? Even with the 60% off, and there are days I think, no. So I don't go get anything. So when I've reached that point, I'm kind of set. I'm kind of okay. So I'm pretty happy. And what did I do with those? Oh, let me show you these I got. I think I put them over here just a second. Oh, this is getting bad. I think most of you have seen the, what do they call it? The little tiny pieces from doing all the die cutting that you have left over. What is it called? All the little itty bitty pieces. Anyway, from all the die cutting I have done, this is the bowl of what I have right now. And that is a lot of little tiny of stuff, but there's some cool shapes and all sorts of things in there. Anyway, the people I'm sending a bunch of stuff to, I'm going to take handfuls of it out and put it in little Ziploc bags and give everybody some. And there are lots of little surprises there. So people will have fun going through it and finding other things in there besides just little pieces. I made sure there's stuff in here to look for, like those and these, and so it'll be entertaining too. Might as well make it fun. Anyway, this bowl was on the floor, and I looked down last night. I had 2 cats playing in it. They weren't using it for a litter box. They were literally playing in it and scraping it out of the bowl and tossing it around on the floor. Thank God I have a wood floor, or I would have had a heck of a mess. Well, I got it all cleaned up, and I put a big, heavy die cutting plate on top of it. And it had this little tiny space about this big at the edge. Tessa still managed to get her paw in there and drag a bunch of it back out again. Could have killed her. So I had another mess to clean up. This is the plate I had on top of it. This big plate. And she still managed to get her foot in there and drag more out. Let me show you these cool... Oh, God. Now I can't even get through here. There's so much stuff on this floor. I think you get more packing than you do stuff. Okay, let me go over here. Oh, crap. What did I do? Oh, yeah. Oh, they're over here. I showed you that book I got the other day. I don't know if everybody saw it or not. Here. Here. There they are. Put those right there. Now, I can sit back down. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy. I'm making me dizzy. Now I can sit down. Okay. These are the new... Did I show these to you when I got the other day when I opened it? I don't know. The Spectre Noir metallic pen markers. I don't know if I showed you these or not. But I have 3 sets. So I have all the colors. So they are really cool, and they really work well on black. What is that? I showed you those. That's not what I meant to get out. That's not what I meant to find. I was trying to find is, oh, this is the book. I'll show you this book. Has anybody not seen this book? I was on eBay and I was looking for something that just had some Chinese writing, characters or something that I could use for my ATCs or something like that. And I got looking and I found the cheapest thing I could find that looked like it would have Chinese writing. And I ordered it. It was $3 something. Well, I mean, I opened it up and it has both. It has Chinese characters, it has English, it has Dutch, and it has French. So I did get my Chinese characters. But what is cool, I love that front piece. What is cool, and that's really neat too. But what is really cool is when I found out what the book was that I got. Confucius biography. I know it's backwards, but you still may be able to read what it says. It is so cool. It is actually all the Confucius sayings in each of those languages. And I have gone through it reading things. Like Confucius said, clever talk and pretentious manner are seldom compatible with the benevolent. I mean, it just has so many cool little things. Confucius said, do not be concerned about others not appreciating you. Be concerned about your not appreciating others. It's just an entire book of the Confucius sayings. It's just wonderful. And I can't believe I got this by accident. Now, some of the things I read in here are like, what? They're just the teachings of Confucius. Confucius said, to learn without thinking is labor in vain. To think without learning is desolation. Kind of interesting. And this is one, you've heard this 1,000 times, and you've heard it said in a couple of different ways. Action takes precedence over words. You know, everybody's heard that one. It's said in different ways, but you've all heard it. But it's the translation of Confucius. So I got really lucky on this one. It's going to be hard to cut this up, but I'll find some places I can cut it up. I think I'll manage. But yeah, I think I did good getting this book. And, you know, I can cut out these Chinese characters and use them in my ATCs or some other things. And I actually have found another book on eBay that I ordered that is really cool that I'm going to be able to... It's going to be hard to cut up because it's actually an old, I guess what they call a book. And it's more like a thread-bound or manuscript type thing. It's really interesting, but that's going to be fun to use. Yeah, I can scan stuff and use it. As soon as I ever get my printer put up. Anyway, oh my God, I have stuff. This is a nightmare. You can see the colors I'm working with right now. These colors in this trash can. Those are the colors I've been cutting for the butterflies. And I have a small stack of them done so far. I haven't started putting them together yet, but I've got a bunch of them cut. I worked on them a bunch yesterday. Let's see. This is the greatest paper. I got this paper. It's Crafter's Companion cardstock, and oh my gosh, that stuff works. Cuts great. Here are the butterflies I'm cutting. Oh, let me put a set together so you can see what they are. Let me, let's see, what can I put them up against? Here we go. It's a 3-layer wheel. This is why I need the Xyron, so they stick together right, without me having to put glue all over them. There we go. Okay, I got to set this down. Just a second. Give me half a second. You have to look at the ceiling for a second. I'm sorry. You are getting very sleepy. When you wake up, you are going to make me a tostada. Like that commercial. Oh, why won't that go right? I have them turned right. Okay, here we go. It doesn't want to line up. I had them lining up so perfectly earlier. Okay. Anybody still there? Can you tell what they're supposed to look like? I can't hold it very well. But that's kind of the front of the card. I haven't decided what color the background's going to be. I was thinking a dark green here. This is actually the background I was thinking of. This background with the thin gold border. There. That's what I was thinking of doing for the front of the card. And then I'm going to do little box vases with a bunch of flowers in them, such as these and some others, for on the table, for individual party dinner favors, because everybody takes things home. So I'm going to make some flowers and do little box vases and have 2 or 3 of these in them and a couple of other flowers in each one. This hasn't been finished. I haven't done all the inking on this. I just threw it together the other day to show Mom what one of the flowers will look like. So that's what I've been working on. And that's why all the boxes haven't gone out. Because I've been trying to get this stuff together. Because Mom is freaking out. But I have gotten this many of the butterflies cut. And all the little pieces out. Oh, you wouldn't believe how much work Mom has me do every year. I spent over 100 hours one year just making roses. That was last year, I think. The invitations took me as many hours too. So, I do a lot of work for her dinner parties. The year before that, or 2 years before that, I did, and each butterfly took at least 45 minutes to do on the machine. Then I had to wash it out and dry it. Then I spent at least 15 or 20 minutes on each one putting rhinestones on. So you can imagine how much work I put into those things. And everybody got to take butterflies home. And Mom still has a bunch of butterflies all over her house. So that's what I do for Mom. Just so she can say I had the prettiest table. every year. Her vanity and her, I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I do it for her. Anyway, that's, I guess, all I have to show you right now. I thank you for coming to watch. Yeah, her guests do love it, and they love talking about it, and they look forward to it every year, and they look forward to what I'm going to make. So I really do need to do something because they do look forward to it. And one woman, I know them, I've known them almost my whole life. Her husband is now living in a nursing home because the doctors messed him up. That's the best I can say. And she took the invitation to him year before last, or I guess it was last year. Yes, it was last year because I made them with using my scanning cut, and it was a little box card of flowers. And she took him the invitation and set it on his bedside table, and he just absolutely loves it. And she took one of the roses I made, and she told me how much he loved it, so I gave her a bunch more of the roses I made. So he has a vase of the paper roses I made in his room. So I guess he's going to have a box of flowers this year. So I try to do things that they're going to at least enjoy and remember. Oh, I love my Gemini. Oh my God. This thing, have you all seen one actually used other than on TV? I mean, this thing is wonderful. Now, the plates, you can really get them messed up, but I have learned how to use them no matter what. I've gotten them, they get bowed, but I throw them in the oven and warm them up, straighten them out, and they work just fine, like brand new. And it's no problem. But this thing is amazing. These are the big plates, you know, for the big Gemini. And God, everything is so scattered around here. And you have, just like you have a no-cut plate. Just like the other machines, you have a no-cut plate and a cut plate. And the cut plate, you turn it over each time. See, if you can tell, this one's bowed a little bit. But I've been using, well, I don't know. I think I just started using this one as a cut plate last night. And let's see, I've pushed some things around so much today because Dad was here. Let's see, where are my other things? Where did I put them? Let's see. Ah, they're underneath my foot, or they're laying on top of my foot here. That's what I was feeling. That's my embossing pads. I actually have extra plates I've bought because when I first started, they were bowing really bad and it was terrible, and I was very upset. I was thinking I was going to be spending a fortune buying new plates all the time. So I bought some new ones, and then I found out how to keep from buying new plates all the time. Okay, where did I put those? Oh, I think I put them over here in the corner. Just a second. Move these out of the way. There is actually some order to this mess. But I lost a phone number today and I tore it all up looking for it. Okay. Here's the rest of it. Because you have an embossing mat, which is a little flimsy thing. This is your plastic one, and this is the magnetic one. And it's really interesting when you watch Sarah use it. She does it two different ways. And I try not to have this one up against the die as rarely as possible because this one can get cut. My embossing mats are cut to pieces. I mean, they are shredded. This one has a hole in it and has many cuts. I mean, this one is absolutely shredded. And that's mostly because I used it wrong to begin with. But it actually has been cut using it right. This one has some cuts in it, and every one of them are when I've been using it right. So the embossing mats get used, get cut up, but you can still use them even when they're cut up. The only problem is where the hole is. That's no good. And I had the piece for it and I lost it because I'm going to try to glue it back in. And here's my machine. I have it right here. Turn it on. Throw my piece of paper down. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. You find the one that's with that color. If I cut the paper just right, I can get 4 out of these out of one piece of paper. That down. This goes on top of it. This is where I kept trying to tell Stacy. Lay that down. Your magnetic on top of it. This on top of that. Sorry, got to use my hand. And put it in. Ta-da! Now, was that not bad? Not bad at all, and I have a few little things to poke out. Now, that's the least detailed one of the 3. But they all come out pretty much the same way. There's one that I have to work a little bit to get it out because some of the ones right in here are a little tight to get out, so I have to work a little bit. But most of them come out pretty much like that. That's just way too easy. And that's how I do just about everything. So I love it. Now look at these things I've done. Let me show you these. Look at these. These are some things I worked on the other night. Just having some fun. I was playing with the gold and yeah, I was just having fun. And it's so easy. Now, all the things are punched out of some of these, so because the people I'm sending them to said, we'll punch them out, and not everything just fell out, so. Some of this is done with the heavier cardstock, some's done with the lighter cardstock, but it's all beautiful, so. Because I have a whole bunch of the gold that's from Michael's, which is lighter, but it's still just, this is the lighter cardstock, but it's just gorgeous. So I didn't think people would mind having it done out of it. So I have a lot of these little corners done. I thought those would be nice on ATCs. And then this is I did it in white, so whoever gets it can do whatever they want with it. Thought I might do a couple of these to send out. Some of these are like maybe one to each person or something. This is a base card. And it's just the card. Is that better? So you can do whatever you want with it. You can color anything the way you want. Do whatever you want with it. And then you have all these embellishments to go with it. Let's see. Let me do this so maybe you can see. Ah! You see what I'm showing you? So it has these little tags. Has the butterflies. And these are the backgrounds behind the butterflies. You can see. Let's see, do I have it where you can see it? Here. So these go behind the butterfly so you can color anything any color you want. And then this is a large embellishment that goes here. This is a large one, and it actually matches up with this part of it. So it can be raised up 3D like this on the card, or however someone would want. I thought that would be nice if somebody wanted to do something. I thought I might throw some of those in. Because I have a whole package of, where are they? Of pre-scored cards there, and that I can just punch this out. That's the whole piece. It's one piece like this, and it's pre-scored. So I have a whole big package of those. So I can do cards. Anyway, so I thought I'd do some of those and throw some of those in too, just for fun. Anyway, that's what I'm just been kind of doing. Any questions? Anything else you'd like to see? And the cats are having fun. What you doing, Tigger? Tigger? You chasing Tessa around? You chasing Tessa? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go, Tigger? Were you able to see him? Did I hold it right? They were both just ran right up on the cat tree, and she jumped down just as I went over there. Yes, watercoloring. I have been loving watercoloring lately. Using my pencils. It has been so much fun. Oh, I also did these. Look at what I did. I used the gold, but I also was having so much fun with brown. I thought it would be great to use with some of the gold waxes, or the, you know what I'm talking about, like the, what am I trying to say? The mousses and things. I thought these would be using something like that. So I did a bunch in the browns. Look at some of these. So find something, one of these and some in. So I did a whole stack of the browns. This is the stack of browns I did. And I think I'm doing 8 packages. So I think everybody ought to get at least 1 or 2 brown, 1 or 2 golds. So I don't know what anybody will get. I'm just literally going to lay the boxes out and go doop 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 out of the things. This is, where is it? You haven't seen all the die cuts I've done. Now, since I can actually show you. Here are the butterflies that I tested. So those will go in somewhere. Here are those poinsettias I did. So there are those. Those are shoes. That's just a few little sunset things and boats. Can you believe this box? There are a few of those in here. Didn't do too many of those because they are hard. I love these little posts. And this is a little miscellaneous bag. It has kitty cats and keys and little Valentine's Day hearts. When I got bored, I sat down and did some of those occasionally. Aha. Here's our bag of the long gears. And let's see, bag of individual gears. Here's our bag of words. This is just buildings, just little scenery things. And deer. We even have a bag of deer. I mean, I have just been... Here's the original bag of gold before I got busy doing more gold, silver and gold. I better get this out soon because here's the bag of Halloween. Card fronts. This is butterflies and tulips. That's quite a few in there. Everybody's going to get some of those. Oh. Oh my gosh. Christmas. All Christmas. Snowflake panels. Poinsettia panels. Ornament panels. Quite a few in there. Flowers. Snowflakes. Doilies. It's a bag of doilies. So all of this, I'm literally going to just take out. That's a bag of flowers, doilies, corners, pieces, stuff. These are kind of cool little pieces. You see what those are? I thought those were neat. More flowers. Is that another bag of doilies? Has some doilies. Oh, this is miscellaneous. It has flowers and peacocks. And dream catchers. Oh, let's see what else we have here. Little tags. Little tiny tags. Oh, that's some of the bags. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is just go through here, pull out a bag, and literally just take a handful out and take the first one on the top and literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have no idea. Oh, here's the bag of fairies. There's a lot of fairies in there, so I hope you all like fairies. And I think I have 10 or 12 different fairy dyes. So there are a bunch of different fairies. So, that is literally a thing of miscellaneous. I don't have any idea. I know there's cat in there. There's one cat in there. Big cat. Oh, there's some cool tags. So, anyway, that's what I'm going to do on getting these 8 things done. What's that? Oh! Karen, is Karen here? I don't know. I haven't seen her. Anyway, I specifically did this to make sure Karen got one. I think Karen will like that. I did several of them, so I don't know how many I have, but I thought he was cute. So I have several of those. Oops, where's the thing? The one he goes in. Yeah, he goes there. So, and I have, oh, yeah, these, are they all in this one? And of course I have people. I have my little women. I have several different ones. Let's see. I have this swinging. Hi, Kennedy. And I have this one. Anybody here is new here. This is all new. Oh, here's the tree limb she's swinging from. So, like I said, these will all be just divvied out, whichever goes in whichever box. I don't know, can you see that one? There. So, and I've done quite a few of the ladies, so, oh, here's a cool one. I even have a gentleman. Where'd I get it all? eBay. I love me some eBay. Now y'all are Googling and wondering what you're going to end up with, aren't you? Is that 1 or 2? Yeah, it's 1. Wait a minute. That's got to be 2 together, because it's white on one side and black on the other. There. So, anyway, now I got to get all these back in this envelope. Ha! They're all laid across my chest. I have women all over my chest. There's quite a few of them here. I got busy making quite a few, so hopefully everybody will get a good selection. Yes, it's been a lot of work. I just hope everybody enjoys them. Let go, let go. God. So I will get these divvied up and everything packed as soon as I can. Oh, there's the girl that goes with the guy. There's my girl I got with the guy. I'll try to put those things like that together, so when you get the one, you get the other. That would only be fair. Just like the girl on the swing needs her tree limb. So, oh, and I have some mermaids and a few other things in here too. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in this thing. See, there's my mermaids. My mermaids. I don't have many of those. Just 2 different kinds, nothing really special. I do have a new die that I haven't even opened yet. But I kind of said I had done enough and not going to try to do anymore because I just can't do everything. I've been trying to do a little bit of everything, thinking, oh, I have this, you all ought to have some of this, but I realized I can't do everything. I tried. I really did. I tried. But there's always another time. I can always send other things at another time. So that's the best I can do. Okay? Anyway, any questions? Answers? Oh my gosh. I see my hair. Oh, it's humid. It's been raining again. Here's one of my the little card things I showed you all that I have to send in my Happy Mails. It's another one I painted. I don't know if you can see the silver in it. Yeah, there you can. I did that with one of my Spectre Noir aqua pens. They're just pretty. I had another one here a little while ago. The cats probably got it. They keep stealing them. Nope, don't see it. It was with this one. Ooh. And I have a little surprise. Something else that came yesterday. Let's see if I can get this open. That I'm going to cut into some pieces so everybody can get a little length. What do you think? That can be pretty on a card. Ooh, my phone just told me it needs a back to be plugged in. I'm going to cut this into some pieces and make sure everybody gets a little bit. What would be a workable length to get? I mean, how much would you need to be able to use it for something? Nobody going to answer me? Takes 18 inches to go around a card. I don't think I have enough to give that much to everybody. In fact, I know I don't. 18 inches is, let's see, I have 9 feet of it. This is 9 feet. See, 8 people. I can do at least 12 inches each. Guess you can figure to do something with it. Would that work? A foot each? That'll work. Let's see, 12 inches is what? Packets of what? This is so pretty. Bundles of die cuts? Things? Oh, this shines so much in the light. I can. I'd love to. Give anything to actually make some money instead of spend it. I just found out the pharmacy just texted me and I looked up how much my medicine was going to cost and it said $800 for 2 of my medicines for 3 months. I was like, I nearly choked. Needless to say, I'm looking for a way to pay for it. One of them's my blood pressure. Yeah, one's my blood pressure medicine and one's for depression. It's like, oh, good. I found Good RX though, but I can save a few $100s using that, so that helps. I'm having too much fun with this. I know I'm part magpie because this is just too fascinating. Well, hello, Tigger. Where'd you come from? I take amlodipine and losartan. That's just too pretty. I'm sorry, that is just too pretty. They're not sequins, these are rhinestones. These are actual crystal rhinestones. It's a chain. He has a stone collar. He actually has stones on his collar. He has a black leather collar with rhinestones on. You should have seen the collars my dogs had. The prettiest collars I've ever seen. And, you know, most dog collars last a year or two. My dogs were 16 years old. They got them when they were about a year old, and their collars lasted them their entire lives. They should have. I paid $75 each for them. They were beautiful. In fact, I don't know. No, they're not in the drawer behind me. They're in their room in the little drawer. They are black belt leather with square Swarovski crystal stones that are about 20 millimeters each. Oh, I have more of these coming. This is just the first one that came. I ordered 2 more of them. When this one came and I liked it, and it's like, oh, gotta have more. I actually have a roll of this. I don't know if it's just like this or not, that's in gold. I'm having too much fun. It doesn't even tangle. I feel like doing it and do like the cat's cradle. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine what I'd be like if I'd been drinking. Okay, I want to dress up for Halloween and cover myself with this stuff. Hi, Mia. You had to sew your dogs up? Oh my gosh. Poor babies. When my dogs got in a fight, the only one that needed to be sewn up was me. I didn't need to be sewn up, but I had a couple of gashes. Until I finally learned to just reach behind the Sky's neck. She was small enough I could pick her up and hold her up until the others let go of her. Yeah, Misty and Shiloh used to attack Sky. And I finally got him to stop. It took about a year of training to get them to stop doing it. It was work and it took time, but it was gradual, literally making them lay down next to each other and be quiet. And I slowly started out with them laying separate about 2 feet apart and stay there. And boy, they'd growl and fuss and everything. And I'd sit there and make them until they shut up. And as soon as they shut up and were calm, I let them go. And I just kept doing it over and over and over again. And I started moving them closer and closer and closer together. And over a period of time, I got so I could lay them down next to each other and they'd just lay there and be calm. And after I got so they'd do that, they never fought again. But it took a long time to do it. But it sure was nice. Anyway, yes, I would make die cuts for anybody and sell them for a very reasonable price of anything you wanted. But right now, the ones I have, I'm doing for a group of people that I told I would. And this week I'm finishing Mom's invitations. Next week I'm doing the flowers for the table. Yeah, Sky used to have the run of the house, and the other two had their own room that they were in when I was gone. I never left them alone. Well, I did sometimes. I miss my dogs. God, I miss having a dog so much. I still have 3 big heavy-duty cages, and I need to sell at least 1 or 2 of them. And I'm talking kennel heavy-duty cages, not the type you buy at PetSmart. I think the original price on them was like $200. But they're 2x3 cages. They're very nice. Okay, I'm transfixed by this stuff, guys. I could play with it all night. You would die if you saw my collection of beads and stuff. You would absolutely die. What are you cooking? What have you been doing, Mia? I haven't seen you much. No, I'm not sick. Actually, I finally feel better again. I had an injection last week, so I'm not hurting much. I've been actually doing a lot of die cutting lately. Do a video showing all the beads I have. If you think I have a lot of dies, the beads definitely overwhelm the dies. And my rhinestones. Now, my rhinestones since they're so tiny, don't look like much. But I have a lot of those too. The iron-on Hot Fix rhinestones. I have a very large collection of those because I had a business that I sold them. And I closed it. I shut down my website and officially gave up my Texas business license when I had my accident because I couldn't do it. I couldn't handle it. But I still have them, and I have a couple of people that still contact me that have bought from me before and order them, which is nice because it's nice to have a few dollars come in. Cucurbita. Okay, what's in it? We need a cooking lesson. What is in it? I don't remember where you lived, Mia. Oh God, you all can see the mess on the counter behind me. I sold Hot Fix rhinestones. Turkey, okay. You know, Hot Fix, the ones that you iron on or use a tool to put on. I did mine with a little tool that looks like a soldering iron sort of thing. Too small. The tiny ones stay on so well. Yes. Oh, the jeans are too small. Okay, I got you. I thought the stones are too small. Oh, I have some black and stuff that are gorgeous that I've put the stones on. They're just beautiful. I've gotten very good at putting them on. I've done some shirts for people that I just scatter them all over the front and across the shoulders and stuff, and they just look gorgeous. And I don't wear a t-shirt unless it has stones, at least along the neckline. It just dresses up a plain t-shirt. Just to do them right along the collar. Just, spot just a few right along the collar. You can wear a plain t-shirt, and it makes a huge difference. And it's so easy. It only takes a couple minutes. And you can take a $3 t-shirt and make it into a $15 t-shirt. Or a $20 t-shirt with just a few stones. Yeah, I know that feeling. I was wearing a size 12 when I had my accident, and right now I'm wearing a size 18. I was just looking at my size 12 jeans in the closet earlier this evening. It made me sick. Five and a half years ago, I was wearing a size 20, 22. So I want to get the weight off. Yes, I can with mine. Oh, you know, I haven't tried with the die cutter. Heat set vinyl. I haven't tried it. I have some regular vinyl over here on the table. I haven't tried. I'd probably have to use the metal plate. Let me grab a piece of that vinyl and see what happens. A second. Okay, where are the scissors? Let me see. Karen's I can't answer, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, Karen's asking. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, still on. Still. Am I still there? Did I disappear or anything? I tried to answer Karen. She's asking if we're still on. Okay, let me set the phone down here and let me go get that vinyl. It's across the room. Stay! This piece I've cut. What is that doing on? That vinyl will work. Okay. Oh, I did have you dizzy. I'm sorry. Did you enjoy my ceiling fan? Did it make you dizzy? Okay, just grab some adhesive vinyl I have. Let's see. I don't want to grab something too intricate because I don't think it would be happy with something real intricate to start with. Let's see. Trying to figure out what to use. Ooh, that one's hard on anything. Let's see. What do we have in here that might work? I have so many, it's crazy. That's kind of plain. It's just to try it out on this first and see what happens. It's not real deep, but we'll see if it'll cut through it. What is that on there? It's another leaf stuck on it. This is my bag of leaves and stuff. Will that fit there? Barely. Scissors. Stay out of that. Okay, where's the metal plate? Do you see what's happening down there? Were you able to see what I just showed you? Tigger just got down in the bowl of those little pieces of cuttings. Tigger, would you please get out of there? Tigger. Tigger. I don't know if I can get it down there, but I want to show you. He's laying down in that bowl. Were you able to see? I have an insane cat. Tigger. Really, that bowl is not for you. I really don't want you in that, okay? What is it with you? I don't believe this. Should I kill him? Love him? Okay, I had the metal sheet earlier. Where is it? Well, there's the new one. Oh, there's... Did you see where Tigger is? He's in the bowl of my cuttings. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Got them all nice and flat for us. In fact, I want to use that plate. It's flatter. Stupid cat. Okie dokie. Now, let's see. Put this down. This. Let's see what happens. tail. Well, cut, but I don't know how. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. It cut through the backing very well. And that's the same problem I'm having with some other things. It's cutting through the backing, but it's not cutting through the laminated type surfaces as well, even with the yeah. It needs more of a blade to cut it. It cut it, but not as well as I would like. Mm-mm. No, it'd have to have a multimedia die. Multimedia dies are better. This regular die just doesn't want to cut the edges real well. I've discovered that. I've tried with a couple of other things, I think. It cuts some, but not as well as it should. Yeah, it's cutting some, but not as well as it should. It needs a multimedia die. Which they have some multimedia dies, which, no, it just doesn't cut well enough. It's like some, what am I trying to say? Yes, it is. Yeah, the bear is still here. He just doesn't want to hold it. I mean, this bear is stubborn tonight. He did so great the other night. Now he doesn't want to hold anything. I used the metal plate. That's the thing. See, there are places in it it did not want to. It did not cut well, even with the metal plate. It cut some, but there's some places it did not cut. It cut the backing perfectly. Backing cut really well. And I cut from this side. So it literally cut through this to the backing. The backing cut great, but this, that's what's crazy. See, right there? Not cut. I mean, it came apart, but doesn't want to. I mean, it's cut, sort of, but it's a bear to get apart. See, I'm having a hard time pulling it apart. Its corners and spots just do not want to come apart. I could do it if I sat down with... Oh, yeah. That does not want to cut it. Yeah, I could do it. It'd just take a lot of work. I wouldn't want to do a detail. Really heavily detailed anything. but I could sit there and do it with a tool to hold down the edges and pull up in places. A pair of tweezers and a tool, I could actually do it. Now, I wouldn't need an X-Acto knife. It's cut enough that I could do it with a pair of tweezers to pull up on one side and hold down on the other, because it is cut. As I'm working it, you know, if I sat down with it still adhered here, put it down on a board, and held down the side here and pulled up where it's cut around it, I could actually get it up. You know, get the negative off of it and then peel this off. It is cut, but it's really difficult to separate it because the adhesive itself, it seems, once it's cut, the adhesive on either side seems to adhere back again, is what it seems to do. So it cuts, and then the adhesive in it just sticks back together. That's what it seems to do. Because I can pull it apart, but literally if you put it back down here, it literally wants to stick back together again, like it was never cut. That's just weird. Huh. But it will cut it. It just... Now, the glitter paper, the adhesive back glitter paper from Dollar Tree, no, I have tried, and it has the adhesive in it is like a stretchy adhesive. And when you cut it, it literally pulls the glitter off of the surface. So when you try to do it like this, it will literally pull the glitter off of the surface. Oh no, that really doesn't want to come undone there. What are you doing in that kitchen? What are you doing in there? See, I'm getting it. It's just slow going, but I have the patience to do things like this. I can sit down and do this. I've done things like this before that I have sat and really worked around them, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes it was you. It was Tessa. Oh, I see you, Tessa. What were you getting into, Tigger? I ran you out of there so you had to go in the kitchen and cause trouble? I threw your other box away. You've had it long enough. We are boxed out in this house. There are enough boxes to build a fort. The size of the Taj Mahal. I threw about 20 boxes away yesterday. And yours was one of them. Ugh. Okay, this is getting messy. I can't tell what's done. It's sticking on itself. Well, if I hadn't pulled the backing off of it, it would be much better because I've got it folding on itself everywhere. But yeah, it's doable. Just not the way I'm doing it. Preferably, I'll do it on my scan and cut. My scan and cut does a much better job. I may try to figure out a way to do it, maybe more pressure or something. In fact, let's see. Let's try another one. Let's do it again with more pressure. One more time with more pressure. What do you think? 2 sheets of paper on top of it. Let's see what that does. Let's find out if that makes a difference. Still looks... Now let's see. Let's see now. Helps if I had more nails. Well, if you have something intricate, it's a lot easier than trying to glue. Because you have all those little pieces and angles and things. Having it already sticky, you just lay it down and it's there. All your edges and all your to edge is stuck. You don't have to worry about making sure you get glue edge to edge. Okay, now the dot on both of them wasn't cut right. So that may be something to do with the die. Well, I don't see anything there. It's a problem, but it did the same thing on both of them. No, Tigger, you're not going out. Okay. So far, so good. Still not much easier. A little bit, maybe. Yeah, it's coming up a little bit easier. Nasal able to go around it using my thing just underneath the edge of it. And it's lifting up off of the backing. Still stuck in places, though. Still be a delicate job to get it all up, but I could definitely do a better job. It'd be easier with that little extra pressure. I think probably a brand die might do a better job. This was a China die I was using, and a lot of the time those are not quite as sharp. I have a die that is, I have the exact same one that is a ripoff from a brand one, and you can see the difference in the quality of the die. Am I holding my mouth right? Maybe it'll come up. Come on. Here we go. There you go. Just cooperate. It'll be a lot easier if you cooperate. If you cooperate, I don't get angry with you. If I don't get angry with you, I don't rip you up and throw you in the trash. Wouldn't that be so much better? Now you're not cooperating. I don't want there. See, that's so much better. Yes, I talk to inanimate objects. And when they start talking back to me, we've got problems. I can talk to them all I want, but they're not allowed to talk to me. This, I think, would take quite a while, but I'm getting it up. I don't think it'd look as pretty as a plain straight die cut, though. See, it's not coming up as pretty as... But I am getting it off. And it's not torn or anything. It's just... It would lay down good. Once I got it off, I could lay it down. It'd look good. I think I'd be tired by the time I got it all off. That one spot down there is just not cut. It's down at the base, and it did it on both of them. And that was the die falling to the floor. Wow. This is work. Yeah, I would too. This is work. This is really work. I think I'd draw it on here and snip it and fussy cut it. Be a lot easier. I think I could fussy cut it a lot faster than this. In fact, you know what? I just thought of something. Why am I wasting my time doing it this way when I can use the backing for support and just pull the whole thing apart, then pull the backing off of it? Duh! That's really been stupid. Why have I been doing that? Why didn't somebody tell me? See, you all could have told me. A lot faster. Look at this. If it weren't for the part I'd already pulled apart there. But I messed... Okay, let's see if I can hook it back onto the backing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Much, much, much faster. I'm actually making progress now. why I was trying to do it that way. Ta-da! You can actually hear it tearing off. We're making progress. See, we're actually looking like I actually did something. If my fingers worked better. You can tell my hands are shaking because I've used my arms a lot. Hey, we're almost all the way around. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. Oh, let go right there. Come on. There you go. Last little bit here and we have the whole perimeter done. There we go. Get this center piece out. Come on. Let go. There you go. Come on out. Play with the big boys. There you go. That one's out. And here you come out. This last piece. Oop, that one's not cooperating right there. Let's go the other direction. You see what I'm doing? I've got all but one little piece out. The center. Oh, I tore it in one spot. Ah! That's what I get for being a little too exuberant. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on the other side there. I think I may have done that when I was first working at it. Okay. Let's see what we have. Ah, come on. All that and this one little bit wants to be stubborn. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention. That's the leaf. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please, please, please. Please, please, please cooperate. Please cooperate. Yes, there you go. There you go. Okay, I tore one leaf and one stem. And I have that pulled off of it. But I did get it done out. Ta-da! It would have been a lot faster if I'd realized to do that in the first place. I could a lot more easily. So now, peel that off of the backing. And that piece isn't big enough. and stick it down. Ta-da! I said this wouldn't have been as messed up if I hadn't started out right in the first place. Not so bad. Pretty. That is kind of pretty. Now that I know how to do it, we learned something new tonight. Really? A floppy piece of backing? Who said that? See, it disappears, so I can't see who said that. I don't remember who said I could keep this piece of backing. Who said I could keep the piece of backing? Own up to it. Who said I could keep this piece of backing? Karen said I could keep this piece of backing? Okay, this is going in your box. Down right there. This will be in your box. This goes in your box. Along with this. You get this scrap, you get this scrap, and this scrap. All yours. In fact, where's the first one we messed up? You can have this one too. Yay! Karen gets all this scrap. Okay, Karen gets all this. Let's see. I'm doing it right now, so I don't forget. Karen, has your name on it. Okay. It is now in your box. It definitely goes. Okay. Any other messes we should make? Who wants the tree we just did on the black piece of paper? Wherever I just put it. There it is. Who wants that one? I think that sticks out a little bit. Anybody want this? Karen wants it too. Hi, Sharon. Okay, Karen, I'll put this in your box too. If somebody else had asked for it, I was going to put another piece of the vinyl in it, but you already have a piece in there. See, I have this vinyl. This is cool vinyl. And I have this. I have a different one too. I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's the one that looks like the metal on the back of a truck. That kind of, I can't remember what it is. I have that in about a 1 inch wide. This stuff's pretty though. I like cutting it and using it for stuff. And I have some that's very, very thin. You have to be really careful when working with it because when you pull it off, it likes to fold up on itself. I think, is there anybody that doesn't like holographic stuff? I love it because it's shiny. Shiny. Pretty. Make a princess tiara out of it. This has been sitting on the other side of the room forever. I cut it to send to somebody for some reason, then I forgot. I finally took the big roll and put it back in the other room. We've been playing. I showed off the new stuff that came in the mail today. Yes, I got more stuff. I haven't tried my Xyron yet. I have not learned how to use it. I have to learn how to put my butterflies together. That's going to be fun. Got to get more of these butterflies made. I need to get, let's see. Need to get at least 4 more sets done tonight. That'll give me enough to get done to put together and stuff tomorrow. Then I got to get started making all of these flowers. I wish it would show me. Oh, I can go back and look. Holographic stuff at Dollar Tree and look for the metallic edging. Huh. Is it in garden stuff or is it the poster? Let's see if that piece of stuff is down here that I tried to cut. I'm trying to find that piece I tried to cut and show you what the stuff from Dollar Tree does not do. I've tried twice. And it does not work. Oh, is this one of the good? Oh, this was one that lost. This is one of the little things I cut. I thought those were pretty. is this? And why is it sitting on the table? And why is it not in the things? Oh, this is the other butterfly. There's a different butterfly. Ah, shoot. I don't know how many of these I have made. Those aren't stencils, those are just die cuts. They can be used as stencils. I've thought about it. I've thought about laying them down and just doing a layer of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not glue, medium, gloss medium or gel medium on them to give them a little bit of a resistance to them and use them as die cuts. I mean, as stencils. I thought that would be good to do for paper. Just gosh, my hair is awful. I can't stand this frizz. But a layer of gel medium on the paper. How many of these do I have done? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 done. 4 more sets will get me, at least I can get those done and sent out. Four more sets. And about 48 or so flowers to do. Or 60. Think I can make 4 flowers. 1, 2, no. 2 flowers out of a piece of paper. I think 1, 2. Takes 4 strips to do 1 flower. See what you said. I don't know if I can do it from here. I'm not doing this from a computer. Let me see if I can, let's see, Karen Bot. It doesn't give me any options. No, it doesn't give me any options here because I'm not on a computer. It just has the options for me like a regular moderator. Report, remove, well, in fact, not even that. Report, remove, put user in timeout or hide user on this channel. Huh. It doesn't even give me the option to go to your channel or anything. That's weird. Yeah, I don't have any other options here. See what this is. No, I don't want that. Oh, it's going to do weird stuff on me now. I don't want that. Ah! I hit something and now it's going to want to do goofy stuff. Oh no. Can't get my screen back to normal. I have half the screen that's my camera trying to take over. Ah, you back? Okay, I think I'm back. It said YouTube isn't responding and I exited and then resumed. Never had to do that. Learn something new every day. And you missed Tessa. Tessa made an appearance and climbed up on my exercise bike and stood up on the back and you missed it. Am I back? Can you all hear me? Oh, okay. I ought to let you all go. We've been chatting here doing absolutely nothing for the sake of doing nothing, right? Kind of like Seinfeld. A program about nothing. There's one of the little gears that was in the pile of little tiny pieces. Ticked in. Ah. Hello, Tessa. Tessa, you gonna come say hello? Tessa? What? Still have toes with no sound? Well, Sharon needs to refresh. I haven't seen Cheers in a long time. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Oh, I don't see the box. Well. I was going to show you the box that has the stuff in it I'm doing the flowers out of. I'm here, and it says live, and it says everything's fine. And it's counting. Yeah, I've been back. You're the one that's been gone, Karen. Oh dear. Let's see. I was looking for my box that had, oh God, I can't believe this mess. I can't stand it. It is horrendous. And it's taking over the house. The other day, I looked at it and I thought, oh my God, it literally is looking like a hoarder's house. Okay, these 2 boxes go to the trash. Now I'm looking for my box that has my stuff in it to do the flowers. I didn't put it in the closet, did I? I may have. Has the stuff I've cut out to do flowers. Let me go look. And it is dark in here. Nope. It's boxes 3 and 4, isn't it? Yep. And my craft room that will eventually be put together. This is my craft room. That will eventually be straightened up and fixed. This is my craft stuff. See? Can you believe this mess? My paper supply. My watercolor paper. One of my printers. My embossing folders, some of them. That's 1 box of them. I have a few things. Oh, well, let's see. It is not in here. Oh, I can show you all the National Geographic book I found. When I was at the store, at the thrift store, looking, I found this. It says, Our Threatened Inheritance, National Geographic Society. It is a leather-bound National Geographic book. With the gold pages. This is beautiful. Look at that. Can you believe this? Did I hit a jackpot or what? Quite a book. Not bad for $2. It's a National Geographic book. Leather-bound book I found at the thrift store. It was labeled $2, and I actually got it on a day when everything was half price. So, can't complain about that. Oh, and something else I found at Michael's one day. Oh, I have them in there, so I don't have to open this one. I can show you in there. Let's see. Where is that stupid box? Let's see. Ow. Here are my things of gems. Ooh, 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 no, 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 no. Ooh, that was close. Both of them nearly came open. That was really close. These are my things of gems. I love these. These are so pretty. I guess I have you sideways, don't I? Every time I had a 50 or 60% off thing for Michael's that I didn't have anything else I needed or wanted, I grabbed one of these. So I had a nice little collection. And this is all my stuff for a garage sale. And there's Tessa. And she's playing with a piece of fluff. That cat will play with anything. This is my atrium. And that ficus tree I have had since 1980. Oh my goodness. I think I've had that tree since about 1982 or 83. A very long time. And I'm going nuts that I can't find this box. It has to be here. It would not be over here. Oh my God, please be some... That's not it. Would I have put it under here? Oh, this is getting scary. Dad would not have grabbed it and thrown it in the trash. There's no way he would have grabbed anything from over here. There's nothing else on the couch. This is all die cuts. That's dies. That's an empty box. That's the boxes for... This is getting very upsetting. I'm losing my mind. I'm absolutely losing my mind. Is it really raining outside still? It is. Oh my gosh, I just emptied 2 inches out of the rain gauge. How did that get over here? You saw me put that in Karen's box, remember? You saw me. So how is it over there? I put it in her box. And put the box under the table over here. So what is in her box? This is how I lose my mind. This is absolutely how I lose my mind. Okay, there's that. And it's not in the box. See? I'm losing my mind. I'm looking for a pink box. It's a nice size box. Can't miss it. Really can't miss it. It's bigger than any of the other boxes here. It's been sitting on the end of that couch. And I can't find it. It's bigger than any of these boxes. So why can't I find it? I opened it. I've lost it. I have absolutely lost my mind. You're watching a person go crazy. You are watching a person go crazy. It has sat there for a week. I go over there and I put the stuff in it. I take it out. Put those back there, because that's where they belong. Put this back here, because that's where I'm keeping it right now. Put this back over here, with the other. It's not there. Put these back over here, so they're back where they've been. I mean, I know I moved some things looking for that phone number today, but I'm crazy. I am just... I'm literally getting on the floor and looking at it from a different angle. Okay, it's not in... Okay, no. Oh, something else that came. There it is. Ah. There is something else that came that's cool. I moved it over here. I have something else to show you. I wonder if these will work with it. Let's see, what colors do I want? I've tried these, they may work. Go get some baby wipes. Yes, I'm getting a mint in my mouth. My mouth is dry. Okay, it's not there. It's not there. I'm going to go look in that closet again, where the other two are. So it's the only thing I can think of. Stamp and die. Create a card. Definitely not in here. Not in here. No reason on earth for it to be in here anywhere. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, let's look in here again. Square box. Pink. Silver. Crafter's Companion. Nope. Nowhere to be seen. Might as well grab some baby wipes while we're at it. One more time over here. Ha ha! On the couch. Right where I've been sitting. The whole time. Right underneath the die cuts. See? Pink. More purple than pink. With the list of what everybody's getting underneath it. Now, does that figure or what? Okay. And I need these. If literally it had been a snake, you know the rest of that story. Huh, we have two of these. Okay, let's see how... Oh, I know what. My lousy laptop that doesn't work very well can be good for something. Come here. Or actually, if I can find... Sit. Ta-da! It's not going anywhere. Now if I can get the laptop to sit here like it should. All right. Houston, we have contact. I get this to keep from sliding. What do you think? Well, I get one every month. So, the box, let me show you this. This month's was called Quilling. Hi, Janice. And these are what I've cut to make, where'd it go? These flowers out of. And these are the pieces I cut to make them. Right here. I have enough here to make a few flowers. And what you do, I don't know if you've ever done this before, but I have enough, they're the little ones to do like little daisies. And these are the ones for the sunflowers. But you take your double-sided tape and run it along the bottom of these and stick them together. And then put them together like this. So you have a double row offset. And you do that with the small ones. And you do it with the big ones. And you can ink them before or after you do them. And you can shape your petals. I tend to shape them before I do this. And you offset these. And then you take your tool, which should be in here. It may be on the table. It has a little dot, and you just roll them around it. First you roll them around a center for your core, for your center of your flower, whatever you want it to be, and then you roll these all around it. But you roll these all around it, and then when you get to these done, you do your big ones all around it. You know, you have these all taped together so that you have a double layer, and then you roll these all around it. And after you get all that done, you pull them off your little thing, and you have this nice flower, and then you just shape them, and it makes a nice little flower. And that's how I made this. And I have dies for several different types of flowers. These are for the sunflower, and these little ones are for daisies. And I have them for the small and the big. These are the small ones. I have several others too. I just haven't tried them all yet. They can make some very pretty flowers. But this is the kit that came. Now, this kit just came for one. Here are my dies. Ooh. These are my sunflower dies. This is a daisy die. This is the one that came in the kit. I had these dies taped together so I could just move them down and do another row. This is for a center for your stamens. And this is a different flower die. And it cuts... Where are they? Believe it or not, all of these right here are wet. No, not that one. All of this is waste, and I haven't figured out what to do with it. That's all trash. And I just for myself to throw it away. Because that's kind of nice stuff, you know? Oop, there's one that's not trash. There's a stamen in there. But that's pretty good looking trash. Yeah, send it to Karen. She'll figure out what to do with it. But yeah, this is what that one makes. These are the petals that one makes. So I've a lot made, you know, done. I just haven't started putting the flowers together yet. But this kit actually came, these are the ones that I've cut. Oh, there's my tape. Here's my tape for to put on the edge of those. But this kit actually came with, well, these are some things I bought somewhere else that I was going to try playing with, see what I could do with them for smaller flowers. This is paper to cut your own that came with it. This is one of those other kits that came with your card bases and stuff. Look at all these pretty little. Aren't they nice? And this is different colors of paper to use for your card toppers. But these are flowers that have been cut different shapes. They're the leaves and things. This one's all leaves and stamens. And this package is all different shaped flowers. Different, I don't know if you can tell how they've been cut. So you can tell those are different shaped leaves in there. Petals. So this is a whole package of different shaped petals for different types of flowers that came in this set. So I may pull some of these out, if whatever is in here that might be of fall colors that might work for Mom's table, and use some of these. But there are different ones that came in it for doing different. So it looks like each page will make at least one or two flowers depending on the size. So that's what came in this kit. Not bad. That's one of my very first attempts on a flower. tiny thing. I think I'll be pretty good at flowers by the time I get through making all of these. Mom keeps calling me. How much have you done? What do you have done? I'm like, just leave me alone. You know, I always have it done in time. Ugh, what a mess. I keep straightening them up and they get all messed up. Now, let me show you what I was going to show you that came. Kind of neat. Oh, let me close this up. Guess I ought to put those in Karen's box, huh? She'll figure out what to do with them. Doesn't want to close now. I've got them in there such a mess. I have to straighten them up again. Ooh. Now it really won't close. Definitely won't close. Okay, let's put it back where I found it. Now I know where it is. Okay. Question is, what did I do with it? There it is. Okay, these are cool. This goes in Karen's box. These are canvas. There are all sorts of packages. They have flowers. And flowers. And flowers. And I think this one has flowers and birds. This one has different shapes like curlicues and corners and things. I think this one has like circles and swooshes, angles and borders and tickets and keys. Leaves and keys and all sorts of different things. But what's so cool about them is, let me get one open here. They have a resist already on them. So when you color them with like a watercolor or a paint or a ink or anything, the resist is going to show up a pattern on it. So you can color it with anything you want and you're going to show up with a pattern on it. So it turns out kind of pretty. Let's see, there they are. You saw me there they are. Just like anything else, when you have a resist, you want to wipe whatever you've done off of the resist for it to show better. So that's what the baby wipes are for. And since it's canvas, it's not going to tear like paper would. So it's sturdy. Yeah, let's see, what color do we want? Ooh, I love Victorian velvet. It's one of my favorites. So I'm get a little Victorian velvet on here. So I'm going to color it with some Victorian velvet. Let's see if I can just do a little bit with this. See, they have a little pattern already built into them. But you can color them any color you want. And when you look at them in the light before you start coloring them, you can actually see the pattern on it so you know what you're working with. And let's see. I haven't tried these yet, worked with these yet, so let's see. What might look good with that? I've never tried this, so I've seen them done online. These just came today. So that's what I had forgotten these had come. Ooh, used a little bit too much there. Boy, these metallics definitely water based. Whoops, comes the top to this. Wonder if there's anything else I could do to it. I wonder. Now let's try this. Ta-da! Might be pretty with a tip of green on the edges, but kind of cool. Let's see. There. I got this package from mm, Scrapbooking Made Simple. They had them on sale. It's a Resist Canvas by, who are they by? Prima Marketing. But the package I got has a whole bunch of them in it. So I may have, if at some point somebody wants some, I may put some little packages of some of them. Just a random mix of some of them together. Just, so somebody else can have some fun with them. Because I have so many. I mean, there's over 200 of them here. And I think I ordered 2 packages of them. So I think I have more than enough. But I think they'd be fun to use. Because like I said, you can really, like you saw me doing, you can really do some blending and working with the colors to do whatever you want, because the canvas will take all the blending and stuff you want to do with them. And I think you can use just about any kind of colors you want with them on them. And I used a wet baby wipe to do the blending with. That was kind of fun. And like I said, there are all sorts of them in here. I know some of the flowers have like little polka dots on them. I know there's one set of flowers here that have polka dots. And one of the sets of flowers, I think, has little hearts. I think this set has polka dots, it looks like. This set, they look like, I think these look like they're the little hearts. Because you can see in the light, I can look across them at the light and I can see they're like a pattern of little hearts. Little tiny hearts. And these, yeah, these are the ones that have different things on them. Like, here, let me get that out. See, like that's a little ticket stub and it says ticket on it. I can see, I don't know if I can get it. I know I might be able to get it in a light that you all can. I'm trying to see. There, can you see? I can barely see where it says ticket. Can you see that? But they all have, you can see where, get them in the light where you can see the resist, what is on them. But they're just fun to blend them. When I saw them, I thought, ooh, those would be cool. And the sets normally cost close to $50, and I got them on sale, so it's like, there's no way I'd pay $50 for this. But I did get them on sale. This one has, let's see, I know there's one Eiffel Tower somewhere in this set. Look at this. Little bow tie. Isn't that neat? Oh, look at that little bow. Ooh, that looks like it has like little swirly, like a, what is it, Baroque pattern? I can't remember what it's called on it. I could sort of see it in that light. That's cute. See what else is on here. See if I can find. That's cute. Loki. Well, where is that? Ah, but is that it? Yes, there it is. Ah! Ah! Probably if you had one big enough, you could cut it into any shape you want. If you had one that was big, that's a rose. I can see it through for the light through the back of it. I can see that one really well. I wonder. Yeah, when I shine the light through it, I can really see what it is. But that is a rose. I wish I could get the light on it good, because that is definitely a rose. I don't know what these little things are. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what these are. I can't tell. It's not quite a button. More like a coin. Anyway, I thought they would be fun. Should I, let me do one of these little ones and see what it is. Let's see. think this is going to turn out the way I was hoping. I muddied it. Oh, it says fancy. Say, I know when these need to be in something else. Wow. That really wiped it out. Wiped out everything I put on it. Wow, you can practically start over. Everything I put on it to start with is gone. I just discovered you can start over. Don't like what you want, what you did, start over before it dries. Interesting. Oh, it looks greenish. Yeah. I really messed it up. What looks good with sickly green? What can I put on sickly green? What can I put on sickly green to get rid of that color? Ah! It looked good before I did that. Whew. Oh, my battery. I don't have it. I haven't had it plugged in. Crap. It's yelling at me. It is raining outside. I can hear it. And if I can hear it, it has to be really raining because this house is well insulated. I gotta find the cord to the battery. Ah. We're plugged in. Let's see if that helps. I have destroyed this. Absolutely destroyed it. I don't know where I've dropped my pens. I've dropped 2 of them and I don't know where they have gone. Oh, on the floor. I'm about to surrender. Just about to surrender on it. I can't, the more I do, the worse it gets. That's about as far as I can go. That's not as bad as it could have been. It was getting pretty bad there for a minute. Anyway, I think I need to give it up for tonight. Thank you all for spending all this time with me. Yeah, I got it. I managed to bring it back from death, near death there for a minute. It was very bad there for a minute. I brought it back from near death by bringing, what I did is I took one color and brought it from the center to one side and then another this way and another this way. And then I took the wet thing and I just wiped it those directions and blotted it to try to get bring the white back out in it. And that's how I brought it back. Because I managed to bring it to all yellow and then that baby green yuck. Ah. Anyway, I think it's time to say goodnight. And maybe we can play again. I'll figure out a way to set up the the camera at some time and we'll play with some stuff. Figure out to set it up a way so y'all can see what's going on and we'll play. Get my gilding flakes out and we can play with those. That would be fun. Set it up on my desk so we can actually see. So, good night. Fancy friends. Stay dry, stay warm, stay happy. And have a good night or a good day. Whichever it may be, we're getting there. Bye-bye. Good night, Janice and Sonia and Sharon. Now I got to figure out how to turn this thing off. I think it's here. Bye-bye.